Hello everyone, welcome to the Broses Education. So today we will be writing our first C program. So to write the first C program, we will be using Dev C++ as a compiler to write the C program. To create a new source file so that we can write a C program, first we need to go to this file icon, then new, and then source file. This is the area where we will be writing our first C program to print hello world onto our desktop screen. So first we will write hash include. So I will be first writing the code and then I will be explaining what each of the statement means. Hash include, then stdio.h, then void main, then a pair of curly braces, and then the printf statement. In printf statement I will be writing hello world, which we will be needing to print on the desktop screen. So that's it for the C program. This is how simple a C program looks like when we need to print hello world onto a desktop screen. So first we need to save the file. Control S for saving the file. Let's name it as hello.c. The C.c extension is an important thing because it helps the compiler to tell that it is a C file. So let's save it. The file has been saved. So to run the file, first we need to compile it. Compilation is a very important stage. So to compile, here we will go this 4-block icon you can see. It is compiling the code. We will just press it. See, the processing C file is written. It will take some time. Don't worry if it doesn't get it as quickly as mine. But yeah. So see, the source file has compiled. So now let's run it. See hello world. That's easy how it is to print hello world on your desktop screen. So there are variety of printing hello world on your desktop screen, like adding a \n means adding a new line. First we need to compile the code and then run it. See, a new line has been added. If we hasn't written this hello \n, then printf hi to print hi onto our desktop screen. First compile it, then run it. See, hi has been printed on the same line, but we wanted hi to be on the next line. So what to do now? So we will add a \n over here. It will tell the compiler that we need the other thing to be printed on the next line. \n basically tells the compiler to move the cursor onto our next line. So they see how wonderful it is looking, right? Hello world and hi. Wow. So let me explain what each of the statement means. Let's start with hashtag include stdio.h. Hash include means including anything, including a source library file. Basically in C, whenever we want to include any library, we need to use hash include. Here we have included an stdio.h library, which is standard input output library. Basically, this include statement always appear at the beginning of the source file. Then we have void main function that we have wrote. Void is to tell the compiler that the function will not return any value. Just remember it. Void means no value will be returned. If we wrote anything else except void like int, it has to have a return statement. Then we have a main function. Main function is the first function that the compiler tries to find whenever it is compiling the code. It is the first function whose statement will be executed first and given a precedence over other functions. Here the main function, the functions are denoted by these a pair of parentheses. If there is a pair of parentheses next to anything, then that thing is a function. Just remember it. So every C program code has a one main function, and it is very important to include a main function because it is the first thing that the compiler finds to run a C program. Just remember it. Then we have a pair of curly braces. This pair of curly braces by a function. So basically it tells what are the statements that the function contains. And it is also used to differentiate other function statements to one function statement. Then we wrote printf. Printf is the function that is called by main function from the standard input output library that we have included first. So basically what printf says that any argument that you pass into me will be printed onto to your desktop screen. This is what printf function says. So basically the argument we have passed here is hello and it is in the quotation mark. Anything that is in the quotation mark and it is a sequence of character, it is called character string or a string constant. You remember, right? We ended the printf statement with this. This marks the end of statement in a C file. Remember, if you want to end a statement, just write this. Then we have used a backslash n, which I have told you earlier to denote a new line into our C program. So let's get back to our code and let's recap it. Hashtag include is to include libraries onto our function, onto a C program. We have included the stdio.h library, which is standard input output library. We have used void as void means the function will not return any value. We have used main function because it is the first function that a compiler finds and will run at the most precedent value. Since we have a parenthesis after main, so it denotes that main is a function. Then we have used this curly braces, which denotes that anything within main function will be, any statement within these curly braces will be of main function. Printf is the function which is called by main function from the standard input output library, and the printf function says anything you write in my arguments, I will print it onto your desktop screen. Anything within the quotation mark inside printf is known as string constant. Backslash n is used to denote the next line. We have again written printf high so that we can differentiate the backslash n, which I have told you. This is used to mark the end of a statement. See, if I will write here int instead of void, then I have told you void means it will not return anything. Int means it will have to return anything, something. So let's return 0 and compile it. 1. See the same thing. So that's it, guys. If you like the video, subscribe it, share it and like it. If you have any doubt, just comment it in the comment section and I will try to answer every doubt of yours. Thank you.